Come on!
Welcome to Gaming with Life with Sweetybelle. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Sweetybelle here, and today I am going to be continuing on with Hellhunter. Now, as most of you may already know from previous gameplays during this game of Hellhunter, there will be times where I will be editing out parts of the game that I had already explored many times, especially since these are the caves and I had already searched everywhere for any clues and passages. From the last time we left off, I was on my way to head back to the depths of the cave in order to locate a shovel just to remove those boulders. I am going to be inserting the clip here where I was able to locate the shovel and heading back to the path.
West Egg. You have reached cave south rock. Rock south corpse. Elian needs that shovel. He pulls it, and after a while, the corpse lets the shovel go. South exit. Rock. South. You have reached caves of the abyss. Depths. West exit. South exit. You have reached caves of the abyss. Wide area. North. South exit. East exit. You have reached caves of the abyss. Wide area. Northeast. West exit. Saving point. West exit. South pile of boulders. Elian wields the shovel and removes all the boulders. There's a tunnel below. The battle ends. Elian gains to West exit. Saving point. The battle ends. Elian gains. Saving point. Smooth wall. Tunnel. South exit. Tunnel. At the end of the narrow tunnel, Elian reaches this place. It should be situated in a high position. The light is enough to actually see something. You have reached caves of the abyss. Passage. Stalagmites. Some of them are broken. Apparently there's some traces of rope. Some of the victims must have thought they were safe before climbing down from the ledge. Some of them are broken. Apparently there's some rope. It's cut with a blade. It's possible that some of the accidents were caused intentionally. Northeast slide exit. West exit.
Let's see where I need to go next.
West exit. East slide. Northeast exit. East west exit. East slide exit. West exit.
East slide exit. I don't know where that's gonna go to. That's probably going through the opposite direction. Not so sure. So I can either go
East slide exit. Northeast exit.
Northeast exit
East west exit.
or the west exit.
Stalagmites west exit.
So those are the only two paths. I think I'm gonna go with this one.
West exit.
West exit. So we're gonna go here. Double tap. Here we go.
Elian can see the exit from here. The sides are still full of shadows, but he's almost there.
Oh.
You have reached Caves of the Abyss entrance.
There's an entryway here. Okay.
Exit. Broken camera.
Broken camera?
Looks like some explorer has been attacked here. Yet there's no one around.
But what could be lurking in those shadows, I wonder? I guess we're gonna find out once we keep exploring.
Looks like some explorer has been... East exit. North slide exit. Exit!
There's an exit here. Just to risk it, I'm gonna try it.
Elian marches towards the exit. Just in time. Elian dodges an attack from behind.
Ooh.
He immediately turns around, but there's no one there. Here comes another attack. Elian keeps being attacked, but the attacks always come from behind. The monster lurks in the shadows. Elian prepares for battle.
Uh-oh.
The battle begins. The enemy is shielded from attacks.
Oh! Just like the other ones. Like the sea turtle? Same exact thing.
The enemy is not shielded anymore.
Dodge, dodge, dodge!
The enemy is shielded from attacks.
Let's go, let's go! Alright.
The enemy is not shielded anymore.
Gotcha! Yes.
The enemy is shielded from attacks.
Ooh.
The enemy is not shielded anymore. The enemy is shielded from attacks.
He's fast too with these attacks. Dodge.
The enemy is not shielded anymore.
Ooh.
The enemy is shielded from attacks.
Got attacked only once so far. Let's go.
The enemy is not shielded anymore.
Yay!
The battle ends. Elian gains 900 experience points. Elian gets Blood Vial. Double tap to continue.
Woo.
The view is in the way. Elian closes his eyes. and fights like he has up to now in the caves. Just one jab. His claw pierces the head of the monster, which dissolves as if it never existed. The first survivor of the caves of the abyss is about to claim his freedom.
Ooh. Nice. Okay, so from here...
Broken camera.
Is this the broken camera again?
Looks like some explorer has been...
Yeah.
Exit. Elian can finally see the light of the sun. He enjoys the clean air nearby for a while. The city to which the guy that Elian is chasing is going is beyond the plains over there. On a closer look, he can see in the middle of the plains the creature that until now chased Elian. This time he must proceed further, even if that could mean fighting to the death. Elian realizes that it's impossible to escape from that thing. Anyway, he needs his equipment that is still somewhere in the cave where he has been tortured, before proceeding. You have reached Hills.
Oh, we're at the hills now. I now understand where I need to go from here. Before we go anywhere else, where the tour guide is going, we need to go back to the cave where the torture chamber was located to find all the equipment for Alien. So here we go.
Saving point. You saved the game.
Save the game.
Garbage.
There's some trash here.
They must have been thrown from whoever entered inside. And since no one returned, such a shameful sight. They must have been thrown from whoever entered inside. To the caves of the abyss.
Oh no.
To the path to the cliffs.
To the path of the cliffs.
To the plains, east.
Oh, plains east.
Saving point. To the plains, east. To the path to the cliffs.
Okay, the cliff path. The path to the cliff. I believe that was where I was right before reaching the caves of the abyss. Because we don't want to go to the one that was right before it, which was the first option after the saving point. Don't want to go back there again. The caves of the abyss. So we're going to go ahead and take the second path.
To the path to the cliffs.
Yeah.
The path to return to that cave is very long indeed.
Ooh.
The caves of the abyss extend for such a long way. But Elian's body already knows that. On the way, he enjoys the sight of the sea. You have reached path to cliffs.
So there's that ocean, sounds like, or a river.
Landscape. To the cliffs. To the hills. To the cliffs. Landscape.
Landscape. Let's see what this landscape is.
The view is magnificent. To the east there's only sea. Waves crash against the cliffs. A cloudless sky looks free like Elian, and a pleasant silence, interrupted only by the waves, calms his mind. Some boats can be seen far in the distance. Grave.
There's a grave here?
There's no image, and not even a carving. It's quite a sad sight. There's no image. Meta guy.
Oh, there's the meta guy.
Meta guy is walking along the path. Who the hell is he? Anyway, he greets Elian and congratulates him for escaping from the cave of the abyss. He also asks him if he noticed that Elian has the power of listening to the last thoughts of the corpses. He suggests to check all the corpses he found along his journey. They might say something interesting.
Great.
Met a guy is walking along the path. To the hills.
The hills was the previous path we entered from.
To the cliffs. Landscape. To the cliffs.
Now we're going to the cliffs.
Elian returns on the cliff path. In the distance he can see the speedboat. It's them! It's a relief. But first of all he has to retrieve his equipment. The
Yes.
cave where he's been must be nearby. You have reached cliff path. To the speedboat background.
Background?
Grass.
Grass?
To the plains. To the hidden cave.
Oh, there's the hidden cave. But let me see what's here.
To the coast. To the speedboat
Oh.
background.
There's...
There's the speedboat docked among the cliffs. Aside from that, Elian is surrounded by nature.
Okay, so nature. The view.
There's the speedboat docked among the cliffs. Grass. At a certain point, the grass takes the place of the path. At a certain... To the plains.
Not going there.
To the hidden cave.
So here's the hidden cave now. I'm gonna go ahead and go here.
Elian can confirm that this is the cave in which he has been kept prisoner for some time. Suddenly a presence on his left appears. It's her. But Elian knows that she's dead. Yet she's still there. With her voice she confirms that it's that place. Elian refuses to watch her face, yet his eye slips to her red lips. Apart from the nose, the rest of her face from that perspective is covered from her long scarlet hairs. Anyway, it's time to proceed. You have reached Hidden Cave, entrance.
Here goes nothing.
To the chemistry lab, light. To the cliff path, to the chemistry, light.
Okay.
To the chemistry lab, light. There's the ambient light, the typical smell of the sea, and the sound of the waves. There's the ambient light, the typical smell. To the cliff path,
Not going there yet.
light. To the chemistry lab.
So to the chemistry lab.
Here's the lab. There's no other place in which Elian's equipment could be. She points a finger toward the wardrobe and tells him that no other place could hide the equipment. And he knew that. All that he was searching for was an excuse to return to this place. Nothing else. Elian tries to ignore her. Still, he notices the fingernail polish on her nails. Red as well. Her features are impeccable as always. She would never want to look bad in front of her former prisoner. You have reached Hidden Cave, Chemistry Lab. To the torture chamber. Tools.
Here's some tools.
There are many tools used in chemistry on some table. In many points of the room, it's possible to find tools related to her favorite activities. Their maintenance is extremely accurate. Bookshelf. Many of the treated themes inside the books meet Elian's expectations. Science, physics, imprisonment, and torture. Wardrobe.
There's the wardrobe.
As suggested by her, Elian opens the wardrobe. There are many clothes on the hangers. Most of them are the ones which she got Elian used to. But she actually also had normal clothes, even elegant ones. She gets close to Elian and admits that she had a life outside this place, but she smiles and tells Elian not to worry. She only saved the best for him. Her favorite clothes have been worn by her only here, and only for him. And she knows that the ones she's wearing at the moment are the ones that he likes the most. Elian searches for the equipment in the low part of the wardrobe, and he finds them. Everything is there except the blood vials. As he finishes putting on the jacket, she asks him if he's satisfied. Now he can go where he really wanted to. In that chamber, she warns him that he has no reason to return to that room. He did all that he had to do in this place, and that doing that won't add anything at all to his journey, or to his mission. But still, she chuckles, he will do that all the same. She already knows that. Elian closes the wardrobe and turns around.
Of course she took the blood vials. That was the only thing from him. But hey, we got everything else. And especially the holy symbol.
Pantry. To the entrance.
Let's go back to the entrance.
You have reached Hidden Cave. Entrance. To the chemistry lab. To the cliff path. Light. To the cliff path.
Now to the cliff path.
You have reached cliff path. Background. Grass. To the plains. To the hidden cave. To the coast.
Coast?
To the speedboat.
Let's just see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the speedboat.
Background. To the speedboat. Elian greets the crew, and they are happy to invite him inside. They were searching for Elian, their savior. If he needs a passage, Elian just has to ask. If he needs to return inside the ghost ship, they will bring him nearby. Then he will have to proceed alone with the lifeboat. You have reached speedboat inside. To the cliffs. Saving point. You saved the game.
Here's another saving point.
Amelia. Amelia is glad to see Elian again. She's sorry that they didn't manage to find him before, but she swears that they searched for him non-stop. Elian interrupts her and tells her that it's okay. There's no need to apologize anymore. Tools. There are many tools used for navigation, but even more for fishing. Crew member 3. He thanks Elian once more. He kinda became his fan after watching the stunts he performed during the battle against the Kraken. He thanks Elian one medical kit. The rest is for the crew. Bed. Weapons. There's some weapon for large fishes.
Still the same for last time.
To the wharf. To the outside. To the cliffs. To the outside. To the wharf. Weapon. Bed. Elian doesn't need to sleep anymore.
Okay.
Weapons. To the wharf. To the outside. To the cliffs. Saving point. To the cliffs. To the out. To the wharf. To the out. To the saving point. Amelia. Amelia is glad to see Elian again. Saving. To the cliffs. To the outside. To the wharf.
From here, I wonder if I need to go to the wharf. just gonna have to see. Here we go.
Elian returned to the village. The situation has calmed a bit, but people are locked inside their homes, and a few other people are still playing the plague spreader and the vigilante. Apparently the plague spread further, and it might not stop. You have reached Harbour Village, Wharf.
Oh dear.
Nets. They are used for fishing. At the moment, they lie on the ground. To the villagers' houses. To the speedboat. Amelia. She is going to sail as soon as Elian is ready to leave.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and head back.
To the speedboat. You have reached speedboat. Inside. Saving point. To the cliffs. To the outside. To the wharf. Weapons. To the wharf. To the outside. You have reached speedboat. Outside. Lifeboat. Crew member 4.
Here are more crew members.
He pats Elian on his shoulder and tells him that he was awesome. It will always be an honor to have Elian aboard. Crew member 5. He shakes Elian's cold hand and tells him that he did a great job when he shouted at that moment. Looks like the one who died was a dear friend of his. If Elian didn't act in that moment, he could have done something stupid in a rage. He shakes Elian's cold. Fishman.
A fishman?
Battle begins. The enemy is getting faster. The battle ends. Elian gains 200 experience points. Double tap. Lifeboat. Crew member 4. Crew. Humanoid turtle.
Uh-oh.
The battle begins. The enemy is shielded from attacks. The enemy is not shielded anymore. The enemy is shielded from attacks. The enemy is not shielded anymore. The battle ends.
Yay!
Elian gains 250 experience points. Double. To the ghost ship. To inside. Crew member 5. To inside. You have reached cliff path. Background. Grass. To the plains. To the hidden cave. To the coast.
I am going to go to the coast because I know I
That was the coast in which Elian was abducted by that vampire. It looks like from that cave, there's a good view to this coast. Like a hunting ground for the predator. You have reached Lonely Coast.
That's a sad name. The Lonely Coast.
Sea. To the cliff path. Sea.
There's a sea?
A pleasant sea breeze blows from the sea. Elian stands there for a while.
Oh.
Coast. Shining object. Coast.
Another coast? Let's see.
Even if sea currents transport to this coast any type of object, at the moment it's completely clear. As if someone was used to clean it. Elian immediately thinks of Deus. It makes sense. Since she caught him and hid him in that cave. The last thing she would want to deal with is some outside people searching for him. A clear coast would be simply perfect to throw them off. A hand grazes Elian's left shoulder, and a whisper comes from behind his right ear. Speak of the devil. She tells him that it makes sense. He could be right, but warns him that she's used to giving compliments, not receiving them. Shining object.
Uh-oh, there's a shiny object here. Let's see what this is.
Elian sees something sparkling among the sand. He gets closer and finds a silver key. The shape makes him think of an ancient key.
Ooh. Nice, we found the key.
There's a very beautiful shell on the coast. The type of shell that a tourist would pick up and take with him. But Elian doesn't need it. Besides, he knows it's a terrible idea to remove it from the coastal heritage. There's a very beautiful shell. To the cliff path. Sea. To the cliff path.
Okay.
You have reached
Where I was.
cliff path. To the speedboat. To the coast. To the hidden cave. To the plains. Grass. To the plains.
Now the only other place I can go to are the plains. Let's see what we can find.
You have reached path to cliffs.
Oh, okay.
Landscape.
Landscape.
Grave.
There's a grave.
Metaguy. Metaguy congratulates Elian because he listened to his advice and talked to him again after finding his equipment. He tells him that, exactly as he just did, if he returns back to the places he visited, then he should be able to find some secret quest, and even some secret super boss as well. To the hills, to the cliffs.
The key is to revisit each and every one of these places? Okay.
Landscape, to the cliffs,
Cliffs.
to the hills.
The hills.
Metaguy, grave. Landscape, grave. There's no image, and not even.
Nope.
To the cliffs, to the hills. Metaguy, to the hills.
The hills lead to where that
You have
Cave
reached
of the Abyss
hills.
was.
Saving point. Garbage. To the caves of the abyss.
Nope, not there.
To the path to the cliffs. To the plains. Saving point. To the plains. East.
The plains east. Have I gone there? Let's see.
Elian steps forward and marches through the plains until he and the creature are in front of each other. Only a few meters separate the two. For some reason, he behaves in a less aggressive way this time. The sun is above in the sky. At least the creatures of the night won't interfere in this battle. You have reached plains east.
Uh-oh.
Rocks to the hills. Rocks. Some rocks emerge among the grass. Too low to have a strategic value in this battle. Some rocks emerge. Skull.
A skull?
There's just a skull without the rest of the body. No reason to spend more time on it. The creature.
Uh-oh.
To the hills. The creature.
Here he is.
Elian takes another step forward. His enemy calls the race of Elian by name and approaches. Elian prepares for the last battle against him. This time he won't try to escape. He will fight to win, or he will die trying. The battle begins. Elian is defeated.
Oh no!
Seems like this is the end. Swipe left to load the last saved game.
Definitely will continue with this battle in the next video, so stay tuned for that one. That'll be next Wednesday's premiere. So thank you all so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.